the week. Welcome back to Stock Talk of the Week. Thank y'all for tuning in every week. Again, this is one of my least watched videos. I think because it's financial, and most people don't want to hear about saving money. They'd rather hear about sports. They'd rather hear about the media, social media, and all the negative stuff that's going on in the world. But when you talk about money and saving money, it's kind of hard for people to tune into that, especially if you don't believe the person's talking got the money or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I just wanted to get in here and give y'all my stock lesson of the week. This week, I want to pose a question to you. My question is, what age do you want to retire? That's the question for this week. In the comments, let me know what age you would like to retire, male and female. Post in there, let me know what age you would like to retire. Before we go any further, I want to give y'all my podcast stock disclaimer that I need to start saying at the beginning, as I usually do somewhat through the episode. I am not a licensed financial advisor or stock analyst. Everything I share here is based on my own personal research and opinion. I truly believe that the stocks I have hold the potential to make me a millionaire over the next 5 to 10 years, but that's just my journey. The key is staying consistent and disciplined. Always do your own research before investing because your financial situation may be different from mine. That's just a disclaimer out here. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but the stocks that I've been investing in and the way I've been investing has been helping me. It's keeping my head above water. At times, I felt I was struggling financially. I've always found a way to continue doing what I'm doing. The reason why I asked what age do you want to retire is because I was doing a little research and I was trying to look at the numbers. That like, what's the average number that somebody retires? And I just wanted to break it down. It says the average woman retires at the age of 81. A man retires at the age of 76. I want that to sink in. I want you to think about if you're in your 20s or 30s right now, what would you be doing? I mean, what do you plan on doing when you get to your 70s? Like, if you're in your 20s or 30s right now, what do you plan on doing for the next 40 to 50 years? Do you plan on literally working for the next 40 to 50 years, or do you have a plan in state that's going to help you and retire early? This is when I come in and say that I believe that investing in the stock market helps you knock that, so you don't have to be the average. You can break that number down to, instead of retiring at 76 or 81, maybe you can retire in your early 50s or early 60s or something like that. It's a very possible way. You just have to find a way to invest money. Um, Most people in their 20s, if you go down the timeline, in your 20s, for the most part, you're just living your life. You want to party, you wanted to go to clubs and stuff. Just find a couple people you can hang with. Once you get to your 30s, you get kind of burnt out. That's when you look to finding that one that you want to settle down with. And then around your 40s is usually that time that you're like, okay, I want to work this amount of years, this how many years left I got wanting to work, and I want to be done working, and I guess just working till I retire. Or, oh my God, I can't even concentrate with this woman, man. So when it gets to your 40s, you want to, oh my God, how you doing? When you get to your 40s, you want to be able to be settled down and stable. I believe if you're investing in stocks, that could be your way to, when you get to your 40s, when you do settle down, you get married and everything. You don't have to worry about, okay, we got to get we got to plan this wedding and stuff. Are we going to be in the red once we get done with it? Most of these weddings cost about 10, 15K. Once you get done with the wedding, now you're trying to pay stuff off. You got a lot of debt. You can put a lot of stuff on your credit card. But if you start investing now, you can set yourself into a position to where, you know what, I don't have to go through none of that. I already got this money set aside that if I want to sell this amount of stocks, I can. And it'll make it a lot easier and make my life easier once it comes time to be settled down or whatever. So that's all I want to say, man. I just want to know what age would you like to retire? My goal right now is I'm 38. I want to retire myself in the next 12 years. So by the age of 50, my daughter will be 18. She'll be graduating high school. My goal is to, when she gets out of high school, I want to be able to retire because we shouldn't have any more kids under 18. We'll be able to live our life. And like I said, I'm getting married next year. We should be able to travel and do what we want and like live freely, like how the great American dream should be. So that's all I got for that. Make sure y'all in the comments let me know what age I would like to retire. I wanted to just get in a couple numbers with my stocks. I kind of made a pivot. I know I've been telling you I have Amazon, Apple, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo. Amazon and Apple, I slowed down a little bit, and I want to mainly focus on Bank of America and Wells Fargo. And it's just because of what I've been saying in the previous videos is the dividends. Those are one that pay the most dividends. So now, with that being a lesser price, I can put more money into those stocks. Right now, I have about 25 of each of them. I want to get it. My goal right now is to get it to 50, 75, 100. Once I get to 100, then I'll tap back into the Amazon and Apple. But as of now, I just want to give y'all the prices of the stocks that I'm in, and hopefully that can encourage y'all to start investing in these stocks. And as you see, as the time goes on, you'll see how many I own and how much money I got. And hopefully y'all start getting in while it's low, because these are stocks that maybe one day be over $100, and you want to get them while they're low right now. They're not going anywhere. So right now, XRP, as far as crypto, I have XRP. It is $2.81. It's still down under $3. To me, is a perfect time to buy it because I've seen it go up to 340, 350 earlier this year. Well, actually, a couple months ago. So I believe it'll get back to that. I could see this stock going up to at least 10 within the next maybe 3 to 5 years. And the more you got, the more money you're gonna have. Bank of America is at $50.66. Wells Fargo is at $81.98. So those are the stocks that I'm mainly investing in right now. I'm gonna continue to invest in those. So in the comments, let me know what age would you like to retire, and also what are you doing to get yourself to retire at that age. That's all I got for y'all for my stock update of the week. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. Mechee from the Midwest Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Spotify. I'm on Spotify for audio version if you want to hear the audio version. Um, that's all I got for y'all this week, man. Thanks.